Marcus, mate, another disappointing result here. I mean, Everton were under strength. Are you disappointed we didn't take advantage of that?
I don't think disadvantage, because we've not even with the game before, and I don't think we took advantage. Every time that Everton was on the break, they looked like they were going to do something with the attack, whereas with us, it was always slowed down. And even the Stretford end was saying it was slow. Every time we were trying to counter attack, nothing happened with it. They held the ball, but whereas Everton, quick out passes straight away. That's what it is. It's not disappointing.
Right, with this now, 10 games this season, 1 clean sheet. I mean, we thought we strengthened up in defence. Ollie's persisting with the double pivot to try and help out in the defence as well. But is it a worry that the lack of clean sheets is really costing us now as well? Yeah,
of course. Every time that I've predicted, even on the United app, every time I've predicted, it's never been we've had a clean sheet. It's always tonight I predicted 2-1, because it just looks like every time we're not going to get a clean sheet. All of the fans know it, everyone knows it. The same on the United stand, no one predicts a goal that like we're not going to get a clean sheet. Everyone knows that we're going to concede one at least, because they know what's happening.
That's it, mate. I mean, 1-0 up at half time, thinking push on the advantage here.
No,
I don't. Today?
Yeah, I think the first half, I don't even think at the first half, even Pickford maybe, I'm going to be debatable here. Martial, he could have saved that Pickford really, it was straight at him, he could have pounded it off if he really wanted to. The first half, I think the first half was worse than the second half, to be honest with you. Honestly, I just think there was no intention. It's like I said, every time that we had the ball, it was like, oh, Everton wanted to waste time tonight, all that they could, and what did we do every time? Even the Stretford end was saying, attack, attack, attack. It's honestly, it's disgraceful. How can you tell your own team to attack? It's a joke.
A lot of people would say we move the ball slow.
Slow, it's every time, yeah, of course, it's every time. All we do is, we literally sit there, put the foot on the ball, sideways pass every single time. Where Everton, this is what I mean, I hate to do it against the opposite team, but all they did, as soon as they got the ball, straight forward, attack, attack, whereas with us, we waited for it. The Stretford end was always saying, attack, like go on, go forward, go forward. It's a lack of attack, and it's honestly, for United, it's disgraceful, I think, to be honest.
Do you think of the starting lineup? Was you with Ollie?
No, I don't think. Do you know what? To be honest, when we started, I didn't agree with it. But at the first half, he started to make a few triangle passes, and I thought, yeah, we did all right. Even Fred at the start was playing okay, but ultimately, I think Fred was his downfall tonight, and that's what ended up happening. It's not an agenda against Fred or anything, but he got bullied off the ball, where you should be taking a yellow card for that. That's the basics. You should be taking a yellow card, because you know what happens when you don't make fouls there? It leads to goals, and that's what it led to tonight.
Do you feel like that midfield is going to be the hindrance of us?
It is. It always is. It's the same as the squad tonight. Ollie has got nothing to hide behind with the squad that we have. He's getting exposed for what he is, and that's what it is. As soon as Pogba came on, it's the same as like the Villarreal. On the 95th minute, everyone's cheering United on, and what is it? It goes past 90, and we're looking to score in the 90+ minute, and you shouldn't be leaving it to have added extra time to do that. And the officials tonight, I'm not even going to blame it on them, but the decisions that they were making tonight, you might as well have had an Everton shirt underneath. Both of them. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's a joke.
Yeah, we're clinging on to what we can out.
That's what I mean.
I mean, going forward now, after the international break, mate, it's tough games ahead. Leicester, Liverpool, Tottenham, Atalanta in between. Do you feel like Ollie is really under pressure now?
Well, he should be, because he needs to be under pressure, because it's the same as when you said he's got lucky enough times. Even with Villarreal the other night, he got lucky because it was the 94th+ minute. No one plans to score in the 94th minute, do you? And what happens? It's Ronaldo again. It's a joke, to be honest, mate, and we're scraping on results and we're hoping for something, but most of the games that we've won, in reality, we're looking at the other team and they look like they're the ones to win, and they've been robbed most of the time.
Do you feel like we're solely reliant on big players?
Yeah, we're relying on like Greenwood. When Greenwood at one time, he had 3 players around him, managed to get past him, but you're just relying on people. Or Bruno, you're relying on Bruno's ball to go over. A couple of times it didn't go over tonight, and everyone was disappointed, but it's the thing, you're just waiting on people to make that ball, to give that ball over or to get through on goal. It's just, even Sancho, I think Sancho tonight played well, because he wanted to get on the attack. The wingers look like they don't want to attack sometimes. They just put the foot, they go to take on the player, and what do? They just turn around and pass it back. It's like they've got no confidence, to be honest with you, and they shouldn't be doing that, especially Sancho, at 70 million. He should be trying to take on players, but he built up his confidence after because he knew he beat a player. But even the game before, he looked like he didn't want to take on anyone, and he just turned around and pass it back. It's the same thing. It's the same thing every single week, but Ole's not. All the fans say the same exact thing. Even the crowd are shouting attack. How embarrassing is that as a football club? They're telling you how to play as a footballer. It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, to finish on some form of positive, was there anyone who stood out decent for you, man of the match?
Yeah, I think Varane, even Wan-Bissaka. I think Wan-Bissaka sent him a couple of times, but it's even Varane, but it's the defence that's getting the man of the match. It's not anyone else. It's always the defence. Even though we conceded a goal, it's still the defence that gets the man of the match. Pogba came on. You could tell the difference when Pogba came on. We looked like we wanted to attack, but we're clinging on to the last minute to try and get a last-minute goal every single game now. It's a joke.
Marcus, cheers, mate.
No worries.